State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Now watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Out of the gun to give to the back. The Mustangs are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Knight. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The Mustangs have a lot of options on second and inches. They'll run play action. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He wants to take the top off. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Might be calling a hot route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. With the catch, it's Reynolds. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Makes the catch. It's Hudson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the right side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. 1st quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with it.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Goes to the option. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all take...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Mustangs! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw, it's Allard. It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Fired in there, but incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Allard. It's complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The run to the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Singleton. Quick toss. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Got his man out of the backfield. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, SMU! A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go with a direct snap. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Gets it out quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Creates a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's lost. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there, but does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Snagged in the middle, it's Pena. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. The offense changing the play. Got it! And to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground pick up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To throw, it's Aller. Buys a little time. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Aller. Bringing the heat. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Let's go. Break. Single, single.
He'll set up to throw. Got a man. It's Harden. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. And here we go. This offense is trying to do something, trying to get some momentum, right back on the ball, running the no-huddle.
Off the RPO, complete. Knocked down for the tackle.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. This drive started from their own 45-yard line. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. It's a seam wide open. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
The defense Giants knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch, called for and made. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target to the left. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Jennings. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. It's like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
All ready? Cricket.
On the option. He'll toss it. He's loose. Wide open spaces. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Penn State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision. Get the defense to...